Yo, welcome back to the Plug Podcast. We appreciate everyone that's been subscribing, viewing our videos. We've been doing very well. Tonight we got a special guest. Ben Whitaker himself is here with us to talk it up a little bit about sports, and he's just here to join the podcast. So welcome, Ben.
Thanks for having me.
Hey, no problem at all. I'm your boy, Jay Alamo.
Diallo.
Man, all right. Y'all got it. If you haven't been, not Ben, but if you haven't been on the channel yet, subscribe, share, and like. Let's do a quick weekend recap, and then we'll get into a little bit more about music. Well, of course, Ben's going to get exposed up here. You know, these hands, he ain't ready for these now. But welcome to the Plug Podcast, man. I've been DJing at the basement. That's where we live at. We're here at the basement in San Antonio downtown. So definitely, if you haven't been here already, make sure you down here every weekend.
Hell yeah, DJ Alamo be hitting, bro.
Man, we going to really be hitting in a couple months.
I'm gonna leave it at that.
There you go. Hey,
That's all I'm gonna say.
I'm just DJing. I'm just doing my part. How was y'all's
I'm gonna let
weekend?
you know they ain't here.
How was y'all's weekend, brothers? How y'all doing? How y'all feeling?
Mine was
Skip me, bro. I was at home with my son all weekend. My weekend was boring. I watched Transformers 38 times. I made some fried Oreos and I sat in the house. So
Fried Oreos is from.
I like fried Oreos.
Yeah. You're training though. You can't eat some fried lettuce or something.
I'm gonna tell you this: I don't diet. I don't diet at all.
You just kind of like go back, scale back a little bit on what you
What I
eat.
do is this: I train real hard, so
Yeah,
I
it works.
have the luxury that I don't gain a lot of weight in between fights, and
Yeah.
I stay active, I stay training, I stay
Yeah.
in the gym. So
and y'all need calories too, right? When y'all training,
of course
you gotta
need-
refuel yourself.
Yeah, you need that fuel. You know?
Man, so were you training all weekend? What you doing this weekend?
I
How's
did
your
train.
weekend?
I trained Saturday. I took
Good.
out once. Today's Sunday. I
Yeah.
trained Friday.
Yeah.
So I mean, I basically train probably 6 days a week, sometimes 7. Yeah.
For how long? Like how long you're training for?
I train 2 times a day.
Ooh, boy, that's
I
not
box.
fire.
I box first. Like I wake up. My normal routine. I wake up maybe like 8:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
Chill and I go to the gym sometimes at 11:30, 12
Yeah.
to like 2, just depending. You know.
That's what's
When I
up.
get in the gym, I just go straight through. I don't stop, wrap my hands.
Get in there.
First thing I do, wrap my hands and I stretch. So I stretch and I jump rope for like maybe 5 to 10 minutes. Then I shadow box.
Shit.
Then I hit the bag. Then I do mid work. Then I hit the speed bag last for 10 minutes straight. So I just do.
I know.
When I go train, I just do straight.
I'm
you know.
sweating right now. The camera.
I did too a little bit.
So you're a full time, like you don't have another job outside of it.
I do. I have a little business to do. I do
Good.
edible cocktails. Like I'm probably one of the only ones in San Antonio that do it. I do parties. You know
Yeah.
about the Dragon Breath stuff.
Oh, that's
You know the Dragon Breath stuff.
Yeah.
So I had a shop at Pika Pika Plaza for a while, and I was like one of the first people in San Antonio with that.
Hell
so you're an
yeah.
entrepreneur that whoop somebody ass. Hey, look.
Hell yeah. How was your weekend, D Hollow?
I ain't do much either. You know,
Kinda
just chilled
chill.
at home with the kid.
Man.
You know,
just-
this Corona got kids. It got everybody spooked. So
Hey, everybody's spooked right about now, man.
hopefully he at school tomorrow, cause I can't do another day.
Psych.
School tomorrow.
Yeah. Ain't
Well,
no
he in
school.
daycare, so
Oh.
hopefully daycare open tomorrow.
Psych.
Bro, they closed that, bro.
Try to close everything. Right?
Man, I can't do it.
They can make the
Bro,
most money.
my son's teacher actually sent a message out, and they trying to figure out how to do kids online.
Oh yeah.
Because
Wow.
they said prepare for it to be closed from 8 to 20 weeks for school. And he in kindergarten. My son ain't gonna sit in front of no laptop for
Heck
8 hours
no.
and learn, bro.
Heck
So,
no.
If it's
Heck.
cartoons playing.
Yeah, exactly.
Man, if it ain't Transformers, he ain't thinking about it. So
Yeah.
I don't know how this gonna go,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
I'm actually really, I know we got a group chat, so you can tell, but I'm actually getting nervous. At first I thought it was funny, like y'all whatever.
Yeah.
But when I seen they talking about schools 8 to 20 weeks.
But I see.
I started getting
I
nervous.
say this. This is what I say. I mean, I'm pretty much. I'm probably older than all of y'all, right?
Hmm.
So I've been through the different eras where, and it's no social media. Remember?
True.
When I was younger, y'all high school, y'all had
Social media.
right?
True.
So
Yep.
so it wasn't like the millennium, 2000.
Yeah.
Everybody was like, oh, the computer's gonna shut down.
Mm.
everything's gonna happen,
Yeah.
But the word didn't get out to where stuff was shut down because it was no social media like that. So
Facts.
it wasn't no platform. To let
Facts.
everybody know. Now it's a platform, social media platform, the news,
Yep.
Everything.
Everything.
Podcasts,
Twitter, yeah,
people talking
podcasts,
about it,
yep,
people
yep.
putting their own input on
Yep.
stuff. So it's like it's freak people out, you know.
Yeah,
and people follow, and if you could get people to do anything. You know
Yeah,
what
I
I'm saying?
mean, even a few years ago here in San Antonio, with that gas shortage
Yeah, the
crap,
ga-
that was
there you go, the
crazy.
gas.
That was
That's
crazy.
why It was
Flu.
like $5 a gallon. Like,
Yeah.
And people
Swine
were just
flu.
Yeah,
swine
swine
flu.
West
That
Nile,
was all
virus,
09.
Ebola.
Yeah, everything.
Yep.
What
Ebola.
happened to that?
Yeah,
Everybody
it
forgot
just goes
about
away,
it.
and that's why I think
It
that's gonna happen in
goes
this
away.
situation. I think
Yeah.
within 3 weeks from now, this stuff gonna be.
But you got to think about it, though. And I even talked to my dad. You know, he's older.
Yeah.
It ain't never got this far.
That's
Even
what I'm
gas,
saying.
it
The
lasted a
sports.
day or two,
Yeah.
and They ain't never canceled everything.
Right, but that's
The
part-
media's-
that's part of
media's
the- that's
publicity
part
is
of the
steady
social-
growing.
That's the social media,
Aspect.
that platform that can get it out there.
I get the social
You know
media
what
as
I
a
mean?
big part of, going to HB and it's
Yeah.
crazy and all that. But when I think like schools, the school district ain't gonna shut down because they see it on
Money.
You want me to
Facebook.
tell you why though?
Yeah.
It's because the NBA.
That's all I was just about to say, bro.
So
No,
they hear that,
no,
they're like,
that-
well, we better shut
but
down.
even then-
Now we're gonna be left out
I
if
agree.
it's the case. So it's just a trickle tree.
100%.
Everybody's doing it.
But okay, so why did the NBA and all these other sports they didn't shut down because of social media?
Because the NBA player got caught. He got
He
tested.
got it.
He
Yeah.
tested
Yeah.
positive.
Yeah. He
Rudy
tested.
Gobert?
Rudy Gobert.
And then they know,
You're ruining my life.
and if somebody else tested, if everybody started testing positive, then there would have been a lawsuit on the NBA hand.
Yeah.
I don't
True.
even like the whole testing
It's
positive
precaution,
thing because
yeah.
it made me think AIDS.
Yeah, like that's a wrap. That's look,
He's sick.
look,
They
look.
Say, oh, he's sick.
look. We
He
gonna
got
get
a
it.
cold.
We're gonna get back
Yeah, he
into
got a
more.
cold.
We're gonna get back into more of this coronavirus thing. We still got some music videos here. We still gotta get into Ben. This is gonna probably be the longest episode we have. So, Derek, relax. Y'all get into this music video and like, share, and subscribe. We'll be right back.
Nigga about to shoot y'all.
We ain't playing with nobody, man. Y'all nigga bitches, Glock and it came with extensions. I did some shit I won't mention. I'm finna scope. You know I being a hoe. If I say I'ma blow. No cop of Tommy. My niggas catching them bodies. Money a young nigga hobby. I want the yo, no got it. Roger walk down with the shotty. Y'all niggas scared of nobody. My niggas reckless. Run up on snatching your necklace. I eat the beat up for breakfast. You cannot run from this gun. You done. I took your ass off the check. You know this shit can get wicked. I might send two to your fitted. No witness, so who the fuck did it? I get the gas and then flip, or I get the coke and then whip it. Look, bitch, don't act like you don't know me. Ballin' on them like I'm Kobe. You got a problem, come and show me you.
Boxing, him know how to street fight.
Mm-hmm.
People would test me back in the day too, and he'll make me fight too. You know what I mean, for stupid odd reasons. You know, and I just picked it up, man. I got in trouble, and I said, if I ever got caught, doing what I was doing, then I was gonna stop. And I did that. And like me, if I say something, I'm gonna do it. I'm a man of my word to
Gotcha.
myself. That's what I do, and that's how I picked up boxing. I'm an athlete also. I used to play basketball in college and stuff, and I just picked up basketball. I pick up anything. Whether it's
Yeah.
cornhole, I'm an athlete. Like
Whatever
that.
set your mind to, you got it.
Whatever. Yeah, I don't want to be the last pick that like whatever
Yeah.
I play. I'm gonna be something
I'm
good.
sorry,
At.
pause you right quick. You might beat me in a boxing match, but I beat your ass in cornhole, brother.
I don't think you beat me in cornhole. Hey, we can put money on it though.
We can put some money
I
on
put money on it.
We got a cornhole match coming up.
Yeah.
Cause you trash. We played before. You
I was on your team and we won.
but you still trash.
How do you play though? I don't making up rules.
He be
You
all
play
past the
real.
little.
Bro, I
play by the
hey,
rules,
man, I'm
right?
an athlete too. I play
Yeah.
cornhole. I play pool.
I play
You know what I'm
pool.
saying? I play a little golf. I'm
I
an
ain't never
athlete,
seen you
baby.
play
Ain't
pool.
never played pool or
I
golf.
never seen you
Yeah.
play.
Hit me up on the Apple. You talking about Apple? Oh, you talking about real pool?
Yeah, you talking about 8-ball pool, right? 8-ball
That's
pool.
what's up, though, man. You said you went to Highlands High
Yeah, I
School?
went to Highlands High
That's
School.
what's up.
But I do got a question, cause you say you started at like 26.
Yeah, I started late.
When you started, like, when did you feel like, okay, this is something I really want to like take serious?
I said I was gonna take it serious from the first day. I said, you know what? I seen my brother. He fought, right? He turned pro. He's pro. But what I see he didn't do, I said I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna apply myself.
Well, that's true, cause obviously you got family, man, so you looking at stuff, I guess stuff that like make you better, stuff that he made mistakes on.
Yeah,
like,
he made
okay.
a lot of
So I
mistakes.
guess it made it better for you.
Yeah,
So,
so that's what it was. But I mean, a person can look on the outside and see stuff and not necessarily do it. You know what I mean? Like, I can see somebody doing something and I might not. It's different than, it's different than anything because it's individual sport.
Yeah,
you know what I
true.
mean? It's not like a team sport, so
Right.
it has to be everything on you. You know what I mean? Like, it's all what you put into it. So I felt he didn't put an effort that I know I would put in. So when I started training, I went full on.
So is he older?
He's older than me.
Oh, is he like that brother that's like hard on you, seeing that you try to do it too?
No,
Like,
like I've always really been to myself. Like I will, of course, little brother follows big brother. You know what I mean? But I was always my own. You know, I would learn. Like, all right, I peep game, like different stuff. You know that he'll do, and I'm well, maybe if I do this, this will work for this.
Yeah.
That'll suit me. You know, so that's what I did. So I just said, he ain't training hard. He's making money, and of course I got busted with drugs, so it's hard to find employment and stuff like that. So I'm like, shit, I'm gonna pick up boxing. He can make a $8,000 check or this check, and he's
why not?
not really training. I said I'm gonna apply myself to where maybe I can make more than that, and maybe do something. Let me see. I'm gonna go all in, all out, and that's what I did, and I'm here now.
And it turned out pretty well for you.
It turned out pretty well, but it's still a lot of trials and tribulations to it because it's politics. Like, it's politics and everything.
Oh,
you know?
yeah, sure.
Like, I wasn't an Olympian. I wasn't, I didn't have a big amateur pedigree.
Yeah.
I'm older,
But that's probably what's gonna make your story better.
Yeah,
like,
of
really
course.
grinding from the bottom.
Yeah, because you know what makes my story better, to be honest, is that a lot of people don't know when I started, so they think I've been in a long time. So then when I tell them, they're like, "Man, you started when you was about to be 26."
Yeah, it's hard to pick up something that late.
It's hard to pick up, especially boxing. When you got this, like somebody that works, been working at the bank so long, and you come in and just take their spot and just start it.
Right.
Or you beat
It's
them
real
at something.
technical. A lot of people think you just step in the ring and fight.
It's all mental. Yeah. It's a lot of mental stuff. But I learned a lot of stuff just trial and error with myself, being that, man, I would train like 3 times a day, man, and I put in so much work, and I think I wouldn't train it harder than these people here and doing this, and I'm like, so I'm out training this because I gotta catch up. You know what I mean? I'm not necessarily trying to catch up, but I'm catching in. I'm like, so I gotta do this. I gotta do this to catch up to them. You know what I mean? Because they've been doing it longer, but then come to find out, I was overtraining.
Overworking yourself.
Overworking myself. Yeah,
That's
people didn't know
definitely
that. And which it was a good thing because I did advance faster. You know what I mean? I did beat people. I fought Errol Spence. I fought him as an amateur. I had like 12.
And beat Errol Spence ass, bro.
I didn't beat him.
Fuck that nigga. I mean, beat him.
I didn't whoop him like that.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say that.
But did you beat him?
No, I didn't beat him. No.
Okay.
No, it's politics.
Shout out EJ Earl Spence, DeSoto High School.
It's politics, man. He
But no,
came down to the decision. He had him, bro.
Listen to the story, man.
I was there. I seen him. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, but like I'm saying, it's like he's been doing this. I fought him when I had 12 fights. You know what I mean? Like I fought him in a smoker. You know what I'm saying? It was a close fight. It wasn't like he just beat the shit out of me.
He didn't knock you out.
Yeah, he started low blowing me, doing shit that he know.
That'll know.
He's
Exactly.
a veteran. You know.
Yeah.
So I mean, he was a veteran. He was already going to the Olympics. You know.
So how long were you in
B, can we ask a question?
When you fought him, how long have you been in boxing?
Maybe
B ain't gonna let us
a
ask
year
a
and a
question.
half.
So you still kind of new, so that
He
makes
want to box.
sense.
He trying to figure out if he can get him in like that.
Yeah, he wanted to ask a
You know
question.
anybody that started at 32? I'm trying to see what's good. I don't really like the military.
No.
I'm trying to see what's up.
But that actually gives hope to people out there that's okay. Because boxing, coming in, a lot of guys, you start boxing at what?
Kids.
15, 16.
There's kids that's boxing like 5 and 6.
When you're little. So
Yeah.
That's what Aiden wanna do.
I understand that mentality, like
That's
wanting to
what
work more to kind of like
Yeah.
reach up to that level, so it makes sense.
But I look at it like this, man. You want to do anything, you can put your mind to it, and you do it. That's it.
That's true.
Can't nobody tell you shit you can't do, and the shit's really true though.
Yeah.
Honestly, like, of course you can't be 80 years old and say I'm gonna do that. It's got to be logical, but if you put your mind to anything you want to do, you can do that shit. Whether you want to sell drugs, you want to do whatever. And I'm not saying go sell drugs, but if you do,
if you do sell drugs, put your best foot forward.
Be good at it.
Be good at it, you know.
Yeah,
But I'm
flip
just
that
saying,
pack.
Of course, it always ends wrong anyway.
Sell that key.
But I'm just saying, you know, if you apply yourself to anything you do,
Don't say that.
apply yourself to positive shit. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Then you could surpass everybody and surpass anything you want to do in your mind. That's all I say, man.
Nah, I feel that though, bro. That's legit, and I got a lot of respect. I met you 10, 15 minutes, 20, 30 minutes ago, but I got a lot of respect for you, man.
Appreciate it, man.
You know, you put on for the tone for one, San Antonio.
Got
Shout
to.
out San Antonio. And personally, I think you whooped Spence, bro. But we'll wait for the rematch when Spence is done running. We'll wait for the rematch.
All right,
We'll
so
wait for the rematch.
before we go into the video, I got one more question. So you had a fight. You were supposed to have a fight, right, this weekend or something?
March 28th.
March 28th. So
28th.
a couple of weeks in. How do you feel about that being canceled due to coronavirus?
I feel I mean, me how I trained, like I was already
Ready.
I was ready already. Like I'm ready. Now I was just not going through the motion, but just when I know when I have a set fight, you know what I mean. I train. I schedule everything. Like everything's strategic with me. Like I already know. You know when everything. You know I can't really get down. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Can't
got
get your
you.
secrets.
But I was already at that point where I'm ready to fight. You know, I'm already in the zone, and I don't change my attitude or nothing. Like I don't get mad. I'm still the same person because when it's fight time, I just know when I'm in shape. When it's fight time, it's close to fight. Like it's just a routine for me. I wake up, do everything's a routine. Like a routine. I don't go out. I don't
It's a
drink.
job.
I don't do nothing.
Yeah.
You know.
Sure.
But I'm still the same person. Some people get mad, they get in their zones and that. No, I'm still the same person. People like, man, you ready for your fight? You excited? It's just another day.
Just another day for you.
It's
It's
my
another
day at work.
It's
my
another
job,
day,
bro.
yeah. And I look at it like that calms my nerves. I don't get nervous or nothing like that. Like, so it's just regular. So it's like a sparring session with more people. You know, more ladies, everybody. You know.
When
Like,
your
it
fight?
just went March 28th.
You said more
It was
ladies?
supposed to be March 28th.
Was.
He said more ladies.
Ladies, you know, and more people at
Yeah,
fights,
yeah.
you know what I mean? Like
I'll
people
be there.
watching, you
Yeah,
know what I mean?
yeah.
Like a sport
Just
like a
do
spar
it,
match
yeah.
with no headgear, you know what I
I'll
mean?
be there. You said ladies. I'm there.
All right.
Time to start.
And the fights would be a lot of ladies there.
I'll be there.
They do, man.
Don't take all of them. I seen you take your shirt off. You got them all. I'm trying to put a hoodie on.
This dude, man.
That's what's up, man. That's
So
what's
now
up.
that it's postponed, what are some of the things that, like, when's the next fight coming up, or like?
They postponed it probably to June maybe. So,
June.
Yeah,
God,
June,
Corona?
Yeah.
And we dark skinned. Everybody here dark skinned. We can't get corona. That's in the books.
Donovan got it.
Books. When you dark skinned.
Donovan Mitchell,
you can't get
NBA
corona.
player. He dark.
Donovan Mitchell like 7 years old, bro. He don't count.
He like how many?
He like 21 years old.
He got
He
corona.
young.
I think the people
24.
that's catching it got
Rudy
a weak
Gobert
immune
and light
system.
skin.
Your immune system's weak. You don't.
And they ain't washing their hands. They not staying clean.
It's too. I mean, I don't say it's
But
too
locker rooms
late,
is
but
dirty though, bro.
Yeah.
Locker room, it don't matter how hot, like you. It don't matter what team you play. At the end of the day, a locker room is dirty. You got
But-
15 sweaty dudes. It's a dirty. It's dirty.
All right, before we wrap it up, I do got one more question for you. Last question. Give me your top 3 in boxing all time. Like your
my
top.
top 3. I'm
Yeah.
gonna tell
All time. It's good
you. All
right
time.
here.
I'm gonna tell you this. So
Errol Spence.
He already knocked him out. I'm sorry.
He
I'm
can't
sorry.
be. Yeah.
He already
I'm
knocked
sorry.
him
That's my
out.
favorite. That's my favorite fighter
Hey,
currently.
and if I know he gonna put himself number 1, I would think so.
So listen, these are my favorite fighters. Before I was even I always been a boxer.
Yeah,
fan.
before
Yeah.
without
So
you,
I watch-
3.
I always been a fan. So number 1, Floyd Mayweather,
Okay.
Roy Jones,
Mm.
and Pernell Whitaker.
Okay.
So
That's
them
some
my
defensive
3
fighters.
Solid, yeah.
Them my 3 favorite fighters all time.
Okay.
And I was signed with Roy Jones. Like that was a surreal moment for me. I was signed by Roy Jones.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I got signed by him. I was at I had a fight in Dallas, right?
Okay.
And
Shout out Dallas.
shout out-
That's the city.
No, I'm sorry, Arlington.
Okay. That's about 15 minutes up the road.
So I was on a big undercard, of course. You know, me starting late, I'm always the B side. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So he was there at that fight. It was an HBO fight, and the undercard fight, I did real good. I beat the dude that was supposed to get signed by whatever. I beat him pretty bad. It's on YouTube, whatever. And after I got out the ring, Roy Jones stopped me. You know, it was funny because I was in the corner. It was like kind of a surreal moment. Like, you know, I made a post this a while ago too on my Instagram, and like I had, you know, little cutouts, whatever, Roy Jones on my thing. Not too big. I didn't have a big one like that, but you know, Roy Jones pronounced and that. So it was like a surreal moment for me. So I'm in the corner. And I look, and he's right there at the commentating table.
Oh,
and
yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
then, you know, and I'm doing my thing, you know. And so I get out the ring or whatever, and he's like, "Hey, man," he said, "Man, you can fight, man, this and that." He's like, "Who you signed with?" I ain't signed with. He's like, "Nah, you signed with somebody." He's like, "How long you been fighting?" I told him. He's like, "Man, you lying." He didn't believe me. At that particular time, I had been boxing maybe 4 years. 4 years? Yeah, it's like 4 years I had been boxing. And he was like, "Man, I want to sign you, man. He want to sign you to my promotion." He just started a new, and he's not really the face. He's the face of it, but he's not really handling everything.
Right.
So he just, you know. I was like, "All right, cool." I said, "All right, man." We exchanged numbers, took a picture, boom. We talked at the hotel. He sent me the contract that Monday.
Oh man.
So I signed with him, and I had 2 fights with him under his promotion. And I asked for a release because I like to say active. You know, they
of course.
They wasn't putting money into me. What I mean by putting money into me is like they didn't put money into the opponent to fight me. You know, like they're like, "Oh, this person wants too much to fight you."
Right.
And this is part of why I say the politics come in. That a lot of these fighters won't fight, like, and it's not necessarily the fighters because as being a fighter, some fighters are scared and they won't fight you. Right? Like, "Oh, he got a good record. He's this and that." Right? Like my record right now, I think I'm 13 and 3. Right? But almost everybody I fought had a full training camp. They know ahead of time. It wasn't no short notice fights.
Of
you know
course,
what I mean? It was
yeah.
good people, you know, and it's good people that I fought. You know, I never had that luxury because that's what happens when you come in the sport late. You know.
Yeah.
So I asked for my release. They gave me my release, and now I'm signed to Davies Entertainment.
Okay.
You know, so that's
Davies.
Davies, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Cameron Davis. Shout out to
Okay, I
Cameron
thought you said
Davis.
Davies. Yeah, Cameron Davis. Shout out to Cameron Davis.
Yeah, that's my new manager now. He's real good dude, man. He I say he gonna do real good in the sport, man, because I live by this. I live by it. If a man's about his word and you keep your word and do what you say you do, then much respect to you, because you got a lot of fake people in the sport.
Yeah,
You know,
and that's with anything, really,
and,
bro.
and that's with everything, yeah. But like me, I always been a man of my word. From my last trainer, my last manager that I had, like if I say something, like I don't need to sign a contract. Of course, I signed a contract with Cameron Davis because they're more, you know. But being the person I am, like I don't really need to sign a contract because I'm always gonna say what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I always do what I say. You know? So that's how it is. Right?
So what are your overall goals? Like, what would you say, like, when you retire, when you hang up the gloves?
What you want to reach?
What's one of those things
so-
that you want to say you did?
So
accomplish?
honestly, man, I mean, I wouldn't mind being a world champion. You know, like I'm grinding to be a world champion because what comes with that is that check. You know,
Yeah.
you getting that
that's
money.
true.
And I mean, even if you're not a world champion, man, or even if I don't become a world champion, I want to make money. I want to make enough money to go ahead and start my other businesses or other stuff I want to do. You know what I mean? And that I'm at that platform where I can do that. You know? So that's basically what it is. I mean, a belt don't really mean shit to me. You know, I won a belt. I won a WBC like a youth title, like way before a lot of people. You know, that's been in the sport, you know, for a long time. Now, I won a Texas title. I did that like my 6th fight or something like that. You know, I fought at the Alamo Dome. I was main event at the Alamo Dome. I mean, I did that shit like pretty fast, like fast paced, everything. So I mean, right now I just want to make that bag. I'm trying to make that bag
So
a
you
couple of times, cause I mean, you know, I don't splurge.
So if you
like
watch
that.
it, cut that check.
Yeah.
I got one question, and then we can go to a commercial or whatever after this.
Commercial.
But whatever, no. Shit and dip, I don't know. But, hey, this is like almost personal. Only because my son, like, he 5, but I don't know how, because I don't box. They should come see me, it was good. But he really into boxing. I don't know how he got into boxing, but he wants to box so bad. And I put him in a little gym. He was there for like 2 days. Or we went to 2 sessions, and I had to take him out because he kept trying to fight people. Like he was like, okay, I know what I'm doing now. He only 5.
Yeah.
So, but when he gets older, I want to put him back into boxing because that's what he's into. Where do you think, like, how do you get do do you just start by just joining the gym and just going like that, or how do you really get started? Like, what is your step one? Like, okay, you know what? I think I want to be a boxer. What's step one?
It's discipline, though.
Step one. I mean, as a kid, like it's like this. Everybody has a gift, right? Everybody has what they want to do.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
everybody, some people don't find out what they want to do.
Yeah,
You know.
for sure.
Like I feel boxing was one of my gifts. You know, not just me being an athlete, but just me. That's something I should have picked up a long time ago.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
it happened now sooner than later. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But as a kid, man, I mean, take him to the gym, see if he likes it. You know what I mean? Because you got some parents and dads, and they try to live through their son. Their son don't even really want to do it. You know, I see that, and I'm like, they overtrain them. They do this, they push them. Like, you can't tell a kid to do some shit that you couldn't do. You know what I'm saying? So
100%.
So
And I didn't want him to do boxing. Like,
Right,
it's not
right.
like I was against it, but I wasn't.
Right,
I
and
wasn't.
you're not
I want.
pushing him to do
I
it.
straight want you to do basketball. My son's ridiculously tall.
Yeah.
So I'm like basketball, but he watched the boxing match and he seen some like I watched Ali around him. He thought it was real cool. So he kept no joke. Before we came here, he was like, "When you gonna order my boxing gloves?"
You want to
Like
knock
that. When
somebody
you gonna
out.
order my gloves? Like I want some gloves. Cause really, when he went, they didn't even have gloves on. He was like, "You only went for 2 sessions," so I hadn't even got him gloves yet. Cause I was like, I don't want to spend all this money. I
Yeah,
want
you
to see
wanna
if you
invest in
like it
something.
before you know what I'm saying. But he
Well,
was so
just-
into it.
just I mean, take him to a gym. I mean, it's a gym right here down the street, San Fernando Gym.
And you like that's a good one because
It's
when
a
I
good
went to
gym
it was
to start,
you know
to
but
start kids. I mean, you know
yeah
what I mean? Like
you said San Fernando
Yeah.
shout out San Fernando
There you
Gym.
go.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna take a little
Take-
A in there.
for an amateur, you know,
Yeah.
he's gonna be a kid. So I mean,
Yeah.
and see if he like it. I mean, if he likes the hard work, because it's not easy.
No,
It's
a lot of
not
running
easy.
too, right?
It's- I mean,
They say they in the
You
best
can
shape.
run, yeah,
Boxers and
but-
swimmers.
yeah, boxing is one of the hardest sports. I'll tell you that right now. You like, you go hit a bag for 30 seconds. You see people street fighting, they be tired.
Yeah, after
Oh,
5 minutes.
And not even
Yeah.
5 minutes. It don't feel-
Nah, at-
it
at
feel
the-
like 5 minutes.
30 seconds.
Yeah,
I can
30
fight you
seconds.
for longer than 20 seconds, bro. After
Yeah.
that, it's like let's talk
It
about
seems
it.
like
That's
it.
hug.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Let's
true.
let's
Yeah.
talk about why
Why we fighting?
Yeah,
so,
why we fighting?
so imagine fighting, and this is the difference between UFC and boxing. Imagine fighting for 24 minutes or 32 or 45 minutes or whatever.
Right.
You know, like imagine that, like with a minute break in between. You know what I mean? Like
That's
That's-
tough. You
that's
gotta be
tough.
real
Yeah.
conditioned, man.
I watched
You have
Wilder
to.
the other day. He was about to die. Round
Yeah,
gotta
three.
be
He was
real
about to
good
pass
Guess
conditioned.
what?
out.
You have nobody. Y'all won't have no clue of the feeling. Like
Nah.
you would never know that.
Oh, I
feeling.
can't
No.
imagine. 'Cause I'd imagine your hands have to weigh like 100 pounds.
It,
after
I don't
this.
say, but not even that. Your legs,
Yeah.
Like
everything,
everything.
your
Like-
mind, everything gets shut down. Like I remember the first time like that kind of happened to me. Like I was an amateur, like and I remember like I trained hard for the fight. I trained, and my legs was like noodles. Like I couldn't control them, but I was still like
Oh,
you had
man.
Yeah.
you gotta have. That's the thing too. Your son, he's young now, so
Yeah, he's 5.
he's
He-
5. So what?
He might end up being a barber.
Some,
or something.
somebody when you fight, you gotta have that dog in you.
Yeah.
You have to. It's something that you gotta have in you to do it. Like you know what I mean? Like motherfucker hit you in your mouth and you're like
Yeah.
Tyson say, everybody got a plan till you get punched.
Yeah.
in the
Punch in the
that's
mouth.
true.
so if you get punched
That's
in the
real.
mouth, you bloody. Like
Everything
I've been cut,
changed.
I've been cut before. I been cut. I've been knocked down before. I've never been knocked out, but I've been knocked down before. You know what I mean? And that was like my first time I ever got knocked down. That's the last time I got knocked down, right?
It wasn't Earl. But-
Yeah. Well, you watch boxing. It was the dude
Yeah.
that knocked me down was the dude that just fought Terrence Crawford.
Oh,
Okay.
The dude
And
that
Earl
fought-
beat Terrence Crawford, right?
Oh.
No.
Oh, no, they cool.
No.
But he want to fight him.
Yeah, they want to fight.
Yeah.
Terrence.
Earl will beat Terrence Crawford.
No, he don't want the problem.
You heard it from the man
No,
himself.
he don't. He not.
He
don't
know
want that
Earl.
problem.
Yeah.
He can't handle lateral movement.
Earl
Terrence
don't want the
Crawford
problem,
moves.
bro. I get you into high school with him. Y'all play in the playpen, but he'll get.
I already
knocked out.
told you Earl not that nice, man.
Well, he ain't lost. But yeah, so
He don't want that. He don't want that smoke.
the last question I got before.
Right here, bro.
I know we supposed to go to commercial a long time ago. Well, not commercial, but video.
No, chip
But the last question I got, we had the Wilder and Tyson Fury fight. Wilder was, bleeding out his mouth,
Yeah.
his ear.
His ears over.
What do you think about that fight? Like, was
I
it?
think he lost the first fight. Honestly, I
Yeah.
mean, the 2 knockdowns on like the points don't add up. He didn't dominate them many rounds like that. Like he got outboxed. Now, Deontay Wilder's another one that started late too. So I mean, like sometimes you come across people that you're gonna get beat. Like you're gonna lose, man.
Yeah,
Like,
that's what I
you
said.
get-
Yeah.
If you taking those risks, like people don't understand this. You got to give them credit because I mean, people talk all the shit and say all this, but never been in the ring, right? It's all these critics, it's all this, it's all everything, right? But if you look at it, like my weight class, right? We got weight classes, right? Okay, so motherfuckers complain about a motherfucker being a pound over or some ounce off. Go lose that weight, blah blah blah.
Yeah,
40
on
They stress about the weight, right?
Yeah.
Okay, now look at Deontay Wilder. He weighed in what, I don't know how.
231, I think.
231. Now look at
Fury was 270.
270. Now nobody really paid attention and said, "Oh, well, they're
40.
not even. They're this and that." He already jumped. That's like me fighting a featherweight.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's-
nobody
yeah, that
look
is.
at-
That's true.
So that's how people don't really break it down and look at the the analytics about it and be like, well, damn, this motherfucker's fighting. Like that's like me. If I was to weigh in, right, and then this dude weigh in, and I fight at 47, right, and I fight somebody at 120.
Yeah.
They're like, oh no, he was an advantage. It was this and that.
Yeah.
It's all these excuses, but nobody said that about
Well,
that.
yeah.
That's basically what
And I
happened.
think people look at Wilder as massive, but he's not as big as people
He's
really
not
think.
as big, but even the heavyweight division, like
There's no limit.
It's no limit. So you got to give him credit.
Yeah.
He's fighting a dude that's 40 pounds heavier than him. And
But
he
you
was
expect,
beating
yeah.
dude.
Bro, like,
People
he
look
put
at
on
it
weight.
on
He put on weight for that fight.
People look
He
at
put
it
on
like this.
Wilder put on 19 pounds. And
Yeah,
Yeah, but still,
that's
people
down, bro.
people look at it like this. Like they don't look at the whole picture.
Right.
The big picture is that he took that risk. He beat him the first time, but he didn't really beat him. But he still took the risk and fought the dude, and he didn't even have to fight him again.
He
Yeah.
didn't.
And he
I
did.
wouldn't have.
That shows. I give Wilder much respect and much credit out of a lot of people because a lot of people wouldn't come back and do that.
Yeah, and I think he
Same-
showed a
same
lot of
way-
heart.
Same way with
And he
Mayweather.
got
The same way with
bad.
Mayweather when he fought Madonna. Again.
Yeah, yeah.
He gave him a
He
tough
got
fight and he
bad.
showed him he can outbox him.
Yeah.
Again, I guess.
And I think he
That's
showed a
how
lot
it
of
is.
heart because
Yeah.
bleeding out your mouth, your ears, and all that,
Yeah.
and you still go like 3 or
He
4
got-
rounds
he got
like that.
Yeah.
Bad too.
Bad.
And that's a big dude he was fighting, 270.
Oh, he was 6'9".
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm fighting no dude that's 6'9".
All right, so we're going to go to the next video, and then we'll be back to talk about music when we get back.
Hey, look, this that everyday shit. Stop playing. You stepping on next.
My nigga 2 for the
That's
dope,
every
these
day.
other niggas base.
That's every day. Yeah, we gon' slide with them K's. Get a nigga out the way. That's every day. You know you see pain in my face. I'm a felon, but still tote that K. That's every day. We go get the low, making plays. They just mad cause we do what they can't. That's every day. That's every day. Money calling and Lil Ye just came home. We die by respect and don't care what you want. Don't do too much talking, they calling my phone. Big Glock, I'ma stand on my own. Send shots while I'm out to here. I'm thinking about trying to get a meal. Daddy died, now I'm in the field. Brother gone, ain't no shedding tears. Slept on the floor without a meal. People saying I should sign a deal. Think twice before you go to squeal. Lost a brother, but